Hey guys, and hola from Irish Ham Radio, or welcome back to Irish Ham Radio if you have been here before. In this video, a very special video to me anyway, I'm going to do something cool to celebrate going past 500 subscribers on YouTube, so stay tuned. So I'm here on holiday guys with family and friends in Alcudia in Mallorca, and it's my intention to make an attempt at my first ever foreign SOTA activation of Echo Alpha 6 stroke Mike Alpha 066 Puig de San Marti, if I've pronounced that correctly. So it's not only my intention to just show you the usual SOTA activation videos that I do. I'm also hoping that this video will be helpful to people who want to maybe take their radio gear abroad for the very first time, as I'll show you and go through what I chose, what I took, how I packed it and how it travelled on the airline and everything else. And I'll start off by showing you my kit. So here is the full kit of radio gear that I took on this holiday to Alcudia in Mallorca. And I'm just going to quickly run through it from the power system through the radio to the antenna and explain why I took what I took. Here we go. So first of all, I have the LifePo Zippy Compact 4200 battery. Now I have an 8400 battery normally, but that's over 100 watt hours, and for flights in most cases you have to have under 100 watt hours. So I got this smaller battery specially for traveling abroad. And this one is actually 55.44 watt hour. I had to modify it with the power pole connectors for this. So that's the battery. So from the battery I obviously need the cable that connects from the battery to the radio. That's a power pole to the 4-pin connector that goes onto the back of the Yaesu FT891. The reason I have it disconnected is it leaves the radio sort of rectangular and easier to pack in the bag. That's the power connected to the radio. Obviously the radio is the Yaesu FT891, my usual bad boy for all things portable and mobile. After that then I have a little tail here, which is just a tail to convert the antenna port to BNC, because next what we have there is my antenna, which is of course my SOTA Beams link dipole that you've seen me, if you watch my videos, you've seen me use pretty much all the time on SOTA activations, apart from recently I was trying something else out of vertical, but that's usually my go-to, and it has 40 meters and 20 meters and it uses a BNC, hence the little adapter cable here. Again, they traveled not connected to the radio. So obviously when you have the antenna, you have the two legs of the antenna, you have the coax for the antenna, you also have to take the mast here, which is a SOTA Beams, I think it's the Tactical Mini, it's an 8 meter. Okay, and then to erect that mast you need the guy ring and guy ropes, and to hold everything down then you have 5 pegs, 3 for the guy ropes for the mast and 2 for each of the legs of the antenna. Alright, so the way I packed this then was as far as hold luggage was concerned, so in other words your luggage that goes into the hold of the airplane, this went into one of the suitcases diagonally. So I had I suppose a case that would have been carry-on in old times, so not a large case, so that went in the base of that diagonally. Also the antenna, the coax, the ring and stay wires and the pegs were all in this red SOTA Beams bag. They were also in the hold luggage. And then everything here had to come hand luggage, because you have to have the battery in your hand luggage. So basically I had the battery here in this LiPo safe bag, just to keep, for safety you keep them in them. I didn't take a charger because I only planned to do one operation here. The radio also travelled in my hand luggage, and these cables did as well, but they didn't really need to, but that's what I took in the hand luggage. But everything else around here, the antenna, all the stays, the pegs and the pole, went in the whole luggage. So it left it that I didn't have as much hand luggage radio wise to take, because obviously when you're coming on holiday you have a lot of other technologies like your tablets and your phones and all the stuff for the kids and for all of our own entertainment. So that's a summary of the gear guys, just to let you know what I chose and how it was packed between hand luggage and whole luggage. So I suppose the next thing is the logistics. So look, I'm on a family holiday, It ain't just me that's here, and you're trying to do these things, I guess, with the least impact on the holiday and on your family members and friends and the different people that are here as well. So I did a little bit of research beforehand. I found out the closest summit to where we're staying, which is, as I said, Puig de San Marti. I looked at different options using Google Maps and a bit of research about what was the best way to go up there, and I figured out that the best thing to do would be to hire a bicycle, cycle to the summit, the base of the summit, or as far as I can, looking at the trails and tracks that go up there, lock the bike somewhere close to the base of the climb, and then actually hike or scramble or whatever it is up to the summit and make an attempt at the activation. And also, as a bonus, there's a couple of geocaches up here as well, so I'm going to see if I can find them. So the only other consideration again on impact on the holiday was to get away as early as possible and get back as early as possible. So I'm going to hire the bike the night before and get away at dawn, cycle and climb and activate and geocache and return. That's the plan anyway. So let's see how it goes.
Here is the chariot, ready to go.
Alright, so here we are where you turn off the main road to go up the hill.
Now we gotta go up, zoom, here. But as you can see, this bike with its bendy handlebars and all of that, one cog on the front is not made for these kind of climbs.
Walking the bike here again. You can probably tell from looking at me that it's hot. And this is just before sunrise, so that's why I got up here early. But I couldn't really leave until nearly sunrise because there's no lights on the bike. So yeah, I was able to cycle a little bit of this track on this bike, but any kind of incline at all between the heat and me and the bike, it's just easier to push it. I've decided to abandon Hunk of Junk Jesse here. It's such a heavy bike. I know it's hot and I'm not saying I'm super fit, but I'm used to walking up hills, but pushing that thing is just too much and it doesn't have the gears to cycle it. Anyway, bye bye till we get back and walk the rest of the way. Geez, I feel 10 ton lighter. Oh man, that feels way better not having that bike. I have to keep moving. I know I need water. Look at me, I have water with me and all, but I kind of have to keep moving because mosquitoes, bloody mosquitoes. I'm hoping when I set up to activate they don't start coming out and biting me. Yeah, or something else. Anyway, let's keep walking. We should be hitting the summit just after sunrise. I can see the sun just shining on the other side, the east side. Let's go. Oh, so much better without the bike. I know I'll enjoy the descent on the bike, but it was tight pushing it. So here you gotta sort of turn off the track a bit. See if I can find some sort of a track. Get up to the summit. So after walking through a little bit of reeds and rushes down here, did find a sort of a trail. So we'll go up this way. Gotta get up just enough to get in the activation zone at least. A challenge anyway. You might be able to see the communication tower in the background there. I know I'm not looking pretty here at the minute. I'm finding it hard to find the way up to this summit. I mean, look at this. It's just sheer walls. And it was the same around that way. So I think I have to come around this way and kind of come back on myself, because I have to get within the activation zone to make this count. Hey, Puig de San Marti. Oh yeah. I think it's time to get the radio gear set up and see if we can make some contacts and get this bad boy activated. Whew. Here's the view from the summit though, 360. So as you can see, it's rocks, rocks, rocks and more rocks. It's going to be a bit of a different setup here to my normal. I don't see anywhere these pegs are going to fit in, but let's get the gear out and we'll figure it out some way. So there's the best effort I could make for the antenna. I'm only going to be able to go with 20 meters today. I don't have room to set up a 40 meter dipole and I don't have a vertical, so we're going to go with 20. There's the pole. It's just wedged in with a couple of rocks at a bit of an angle. One leg comes down here quite close to the rocks but not touching, and the other goes down there. Not sure if you can see it in the camera, but it is there. Alright, time to plug in the radio, stick up a spot and start hopefully activating. CQ, 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 SOTA, Echo Alpha 6, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable. Echo Alpha 6, stroke Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable. Yankee Oscar 8 Whiskey Tango Whiskey, you're 5-7, over. First contact.
5758 Romania. My name is Lulu, Lima Uniform QSL.
Yeah, QSL Lulu, QSL. The name here is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. I am on holidays here in Mallorca. This is my first time to activate a summit in a different country other than Ireland. And I'm operating from the call sign Echo Alpha 6, stroke, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable, over. QSL 73s, and thank you for being my first foreign SOTA contact. QRZ, Echo Alpha 6, stroke Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable, SOTA. Lima Zulu 1, Delta Kilo Kilo, you're 5858, thank you very much for the contact, over.
Yes, my name is Dimitar, 5556 for you, very good signal from Bulgaria.
QRZ, Echo Alpha 6, stroke Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, stroke portable, SOTA. Italy Zulu 1, Juliet Kilo Hotel, you're 5 and 6.
Oscar Mike 2, Golf Mike, Hotel X-ray.
Oscar Mike 2, Golf Mike, you're 5-9. That's a qualified SOTA now, guys. Oh yeah, QSL, Sierra 5-6, India Hotel X-ray, you're 5858, QSL. Well, I think I know that call, Echo India 6, Fox Radio, go ahead. Golf Whiskey 1, Victor November Bravo. You're 5 and 2, 5 and 2, QSL? Yeah, QSL, you're 5 and 2, 5 and 2, over.
Yankee Lima 2, Bravo, Japan.
Yeah, QSL, Yankee Lima 2, Bravo, Juliet, you're 5'9".
Yankee Ontario, number 3, Yankee X-ray. Yokohama, Ontario 3, Yankee X-ray.
Yeah, QSL, Yankee on Oscar 3, Yankee X-ray, you're 5 and 8.
Golf 0, Victor, Whiskey, Papa.
Golf 0, Victor, Whiskey, Papa, you're 5 and 7, QSL.
QSL, the 5 and 7, John, you're also 5 and 7. Also 5 and 7, Roger. VK5, America, Victoria, Bravo, over.
QSL, Victor Kilo 5, Alpha Victor Bravo, you're 5 and 6, 5 and 6, over.
On the south coast of Kangaroo Island, South Australia, over.
QSL, sorry, we had a little bit of a QRM there. Just your name again in the report, sorry, over.
Roger, 5x6 also, 5x6. My name is Tony, Tango Oscar November Yankee Tony, on the south coast of Kangaroo Island, South Australia, over.
QSL, Tony, thanks very much. And believe it or not, Tony, from this SOTA summit here in Mallorca in the Mediterranean, I'm on holidays here. You are actually the first ever VK station I have ever worked. You're the first ever VK station I've ever worked. I'm a little bit lazy at getting up when I'm at home for the for the grey line, so it's great to work. Thank you very much for being my first ever VK contact.
Okay, Echo 3 Whiskey, my guys, near Vienna. My name is Martin, 59 plus, okay? Alpha 1, Radio Alpha 1, Alpha Victor Papa. Very good morning, 5x9. Victor Kilo 5, Papa Alpha Sierra. Victor Kilo 5. Victor Kilo 5. Alpha Sierra. United Whiskey 7, Charlie November.
United Whiskey 7, Charlie November, you're 5'9", QSL.
Delta Lima 6, Julia Charlie Bravo, India Oscar.
Delta Lima 6, Juliet Charlie Bravo, QSL. But thank you very much for the chase. Delta Lima 6, Juliet Charlie Bravo from Echo Alpha 6 stroke Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo stroke portable. 73s, Eric, and thank you for the chase. Well, there you go, guys. That is my first ever summit activated abroad in Mallorca, Echo Alpha 6 land. Well chuffed with it. It's only a one-pointer, but I'll tell you, as you seen earlier on in the video, it wasn't an easy climb, and a hot, sweaty one, definitely. I think it was 17 contacts. I'm really happy with that. Plus, as well as that, I had 2 VK stations, and one of them, of course, was my first ever VK contact, so I'm well chuffed with that. So I'll be looking for a QSL card from that man, Tony, definitely. And thank you very much, Tony and Paul, the other VK, because I've never made it into VK land before from Echo India. I think as I'm up this high, there's a few geocaches. I'm going to see if I can find at least one, maybe 2 of them as well. It says by the little tree. Giveaway stone here. Haha! Ta-da! Get you back in your hidey hole there. Found this one before I got a chance to turn on the camera. Ta-da! Number 2. Oh, cool logbook. It's a cool kind of logbook, look. It's like a fan. Put it back in its hidey hole. Heading back down to the bike. There's where I was activating. Boop. So here we are, folks. Back down as far as the bike anyway here. As you can see where I left it, thankfully it's still here. And it's time for me to hop back on that and get back down to the hotel and back to the family. I think I'll wrap up the video here, to be honest with you. So basically I had a successful activation. Woohoo! And I'm really happy about that, to celebrate having over more than 500 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you very much for subscribing and watching the videos. If you haven't already, please do, of course. I haven't said that in a little while. So really, I just wanted to do something different. Although this is only a one-pointer, this was definitely an adventure for me. You know, going out of the comfort zone of the family holiday, trying to organise it so that it wasn't a big impact on the family holiday as well, knowing what battery to pack so that you weren't illegal or over the limit for flying, and the weight of the radio and everything else, all of that goes with it, that you saw me talk about at the start of the video. And then even the concerns around the climb and getting here, and even though it wasn't too far away, like, it was still a fairly technical climb. And yeah, just because it's something different, you know. Adventure is relative, as I always say, and this was definitely a bit of an adventure for me. So I had 17 contacts in 20 meters. I didn't operate any other band, and I also had 2 geocache finds, which I'm well chuffed about. And I have a couple of kilometers to cycle back now to the hotel, but it's mostly downhill, thankfully, and hopefully the brakes are working on the old bike here. So yeah, really happy, had a great time, but it's time to go back now and enjoy the rest of the holiday with the family and friends. So from me, Dave, today operating as Echo Alpha stroke Echo India 5 India Mike Bravo stroke portable 73s.